So go ahead, kick back, relax. Today we're going to take some look at some older footage from Alan Alitzer, Stands to Reason. During the time when the videos, the bow hunting and the hunting videos were king, before the outdoor channel, before everything, there was a little bit of a competition in the outdoor video world, and I felt like Alan Alitzer got kind of overshadowed by some of the other people that were doing videos at the time. You know, you had Fitzgerald, Folkrod, and then you had the Real Tree videos, even the early Real Tree videos and stuff like that. But I think that his videos are truly underrated, and he doesn't get enough attention that he deserves, because he was a top-notch hunter, and he was a top-notch shot, and all his production qualities and everything that he did was excellent.
The most important element of the hunt. By the use of topo maps, aerial photos, and proper scouting techniques, you can greatly increase your odds at being at the right place at the right time this fall. Throughout this video, we're going to share things that we look for and scouting techniques we use when choosing stand placements. You will follow Illinois bow hunter Derek Salvatore and myself as we scout for the upcoming Illinois bow hunt. Watch as we scout and document the buck sign to determine where the buck's travel routes are. I don't think he's gone very far. Oh, that was great. I watched him run down side the ridge. Like I said, I don't think he's gone very far.
Information, again, hunting videos back during this time, they were very informative. Again, there was no internet, so a lot of guys that were getting into bow hunting were learning from from these pioneers that were putting out these videos. And there was still a lot of good information in these videos today. Some things are just a little different. Like here you'll see they're using a topographical map and they're marking rub lines. Well, some people probably still do use topo maps to mark things from year to year, but with the apps and everything that we have on our cell phone, basically they're doing the same thing that you would do on your apps on your cell phone that they're doing on a topo map. So take a look at this and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's still good information.
Today, one of the greatest challenges to bow hunters is the trophy whitetail buck. It's a very limited commodity. There's so few trophy whitetail really to be found that are huntable. To take these animals, we have to do our job. First, finding the areas these deer are in, and find out where the big bucks are at. Then we have to pattern them, scout them, and document their travels, and try to find a weak spot in their patterns that we can take advantage of as bow hunters. One of the ways that we do it is trying to map these deer out, and literally by mapping them out, taking topos and aerial photos and mapping out the travel patterns of these deer. I've done this for years and years. I have a good friend that will be joining me in this video, Derek Salvatore from Bow Hunting Unlimited in Illinois. Derek lives in the Golden Triangle of Illinois. It's a beautiful place for trophy deer. The world record's right out of the same area. So he's right in there on a deer that are really tough to hunt, but through a systematic approach to it, he's able to pattern out the deer, and his hunters are able to take trophies year after year.
Of this particular lease, and in '96, just to orient you, we're north, south, east, and west here. In '96, while we were doing our scouting here, we noticed this rub line along this pine grove, which is essentially out in the middle of this clover wheat field. The black dots that you see here indicate the rub lines that he has going west to east. This buck is traveling on northwest to southeast pattern. As you can see, we've marked his rub line, and the X's that you see here were actual scrapes that showed up later on in the hunting season.
Right, so right now we're sitting right in this
west side of that white pine grove.
Right. And so these, again, those are the rub lines you marked last year?
That's correct.
Yeah. And the scrapes. And see, that gives us a great place to start, because just like right here, we have this rub, and then, from last year, we can come right here and look and see, and then I see that rub right over there.
Right. This rub here that you see, this is the '97 rub. We noticed early in the spring when we were doing our shed hunting, and in fact we found a double 5-side in here, so we knew that this buck was a 10-pointer.
Always liked in these older videos coming up was the realness. It was the realness in them. You can really relate if you're a real bow hunter or any kind of hunter. Some of the way that things happen in these videos, like for example, Alan makes a shot on a deer, spines it, and anybody that's bow hunted long enough has spined an animal probably, and then immediately he puts his arrow in, boom, hits it again, puts it down. But a lot of times, like today, we got to edit things out, and you don't see the what's really going on. But I really appreciated that, especially if you were young growing up. These are things that really happen in the wild that you can really encounter. So.
Oh man, good deal.
Okay, again, so going back to these videos in this place in time. Imagine if you're a young kid, or you're somebody that just wants to get into hunting. Okay, say your dad doesn't hunt. I'm fortunate because I still hunt with my dad today, and I'm very lucky to do that. And he taught me a lot growing up about bow hunting. But imagine, again, there was no internet at the time, and you wanted to learn to bow hunt. In the 80s and 90s, learned how to bow hunt off of watching these old videos. And could you imagine, though, if all they watched was, like they have the outdoor channels? I'm not saying all the shows on the outdoor channel, but I'm saying, what if you had a show? What if you were trying to learn to hunt, and all you saw was, you put out product X, you put out product Y, and then you're going to kill booners every time? Because a lot of these shows, that's what they're showing. The one thing about these videos is that they weren't always trophy bucks. Every shot and every kill wasn't about it being a record book. Now I know that sells on other channels, but I still appreciate the realness of some of these videos. So go ahead and take a look, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, he's close.
Norman? Well, congratulations. That's
Yeah.
a doggone thing to do to somebody. Ah, well, that's a pretty buck, though. That's
Yeah.
worth an amount,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a little high, but I think I had enough angle.
You clipped that lung on this
Yeah.
side. I got the big artery through there. Well, he's a nice 6. I guess you could call him a 24 point. You know?
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah, I would, yeah.
that was kind of a cold thing to be doing. I sit all about that. Then you come and get me up. Come on, we got to go track one.
Let's get ready to wrap this up. Again, this is called Stands to Reason with Alan Alitzer. I believe that Alan is one of those pioneer bow hunters, and this was one of those videos that I really enjoyed watching when I was younger, and I just thought I'd share that with you guys. And being that it's cold out, not a lot going on, it'd be a good time to do a video review. So I'm going to end it here. I want you guys to check out this old commercial from Elusive Camo. And as always, guys, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.